Ladies and gentlemen, and anyone in between, the second Mudahar tower has been hit. No, this is not a drill. Please stand by for further instructions.
Yo, what is going on, gamers? Really milking the Mudahar situation, but in my defense, I'm just a poor translator that makes like $2 per day, so I do need the ad revenue. I can't be like, YouTube isn't my main job, I have like 3 other jobs. No, I can't, okay? I'm just not as talented as Muta over here with his day trading and shit, so ever since everything started going down with Muta and him potentially lying, him banning the engineer word allegedly, ever since then, more and more stuff has been digged, and I've said this on my first video, and I said it in my second one, I believe. I'm pretty sure I did. I mean, it was uploaded less than a day ago. How the fuck could I forget? And I'll say it yet again. Oscar SENZ does not hate Mudahar. I just find this situation absolutely hilarious, and I find it extremely unemployed, which makes it even funnier. Like, here is someone, me, unemployed, me, making videos about someone potentially lying about being employed. It just, the irony is just so funny and it's entertaining, so that's why I'm covering it. I'm not here to destroy Mudahar's career. I'm just here to point and laugh because it's funny. Like, it's such an avoidable situation, but somehow Mudahar makes it worse. Harmful opinions, because he's the one that's bringing this to light. He made a video called Mudahar's Hiding Things Now, and we're gonna get into it, guys. We're gonna go all in, but before we do that, I want everyone to subscribe to this channel right away. Dale like al video. Here comes my translator skills. That means to drop a like on the video. So, are you guys impressed yet? Can I have your approval? I need the internet's approval to make sure I feel good about myself. Now that everyone's subscribed, drop their likes, and you know, did all that epic stuff, because we gotta hit 1 million subscribers before the end of the month. Now we could get into it.
This time he's dipped into his video engineering expertise and has made at least one video I cited a clip from disappear. IRL Ghost Stories, Tokyo's stalking ghost, is now private, when it wasn't before my video went up. Did you enjoy watching it, Muta? It's a funny thought, but he probably just had someone mention it to him. The video, by the way, is available in full on the Wayback Machine. It's just a story about how when he worked in Japan for a little while, he heard some footsteps and it scared him. He claims in that vid he went to Aokigahara Forest to film, and then I pointed out that a few years later in a video he stated he went to Aokigahara Forest.
So this just confirms that he is aware of the situation. He knows that everyone and their mama, you know, they're making videos about Mr. Mudahar. So he's aware. He just hasn't made a response video. It's been 2-3 days. I think it's been longer, as a matter of fact. I think it's been like 4 or 5, something like that. I'm not an engineer. You know, I'm just a fucking YouTuber. I'm a slob tuber. I'm not that big of a deal. But, you know, it shouldn't really take this long for someone to put out a tweet. Especially when it's something so fucking easy to prove. It's not like he's facing fucking pedophile allegations. Oh, I gotta get DMs from 10 years ago and match this. And it's not that kind of situation. It's just like pretty easy to disprove or be like, this guy is fucking lying. You know what I mean? I'm innocent. I'm actually a certified engineer. But once again, what do I know? In all seriousness, so now we know that he is very well aware of the situation. He knows what people are saying. I guess it's just a matter of hours, if not days, until we get a video. Hopefully, it's not 2 hours long, talking about his whole life story and how he struggled and how epic he is and all of that. I mean, we just want to know. This is a topic that really shouldn't take more than 10 minutes, Mudahar.
Claims in that vid he went to Aokigahara Forest to film, and then I pointed out that a few years later in a video he stated he went to Aokigahara Forest, but without the intention to film. Pretty small thing, but apparently big enough for him to start hiding stuff. You could just say, oh, all the bits about the forest specifically are made up. Whatever. Instead, you privated it. What's going on, buddy? And I have to notice that in these IRL ghost stories, true tales from when you traveled just sensationalized a bit. More than once you've talked about your career.
Now, for those of you who know what my occupation is in life, I am a video editor. I'm a post-production officer, so alongside with that, I get to edit a lot of stuff, but I also get to travel a lot whenever there's, you know, big venues or gigs that, you know, they need an editor on site. So, you know, you fly down there, you cut up, and basically that's what you do. That's why I went down to Mumbai in the first place.
Let me get this straight. I'm actually kind of impressed. Not only is he an engineer, he's also a video editor, post-production, fancy shit. You know, flying to Japan, flying all across the world, LA, to film and edit. Holy shit, dude. But this is impressive. I want to be like Mudahar when I grow up. 9 to 5, CEO, editor, fucking software engineer, I believe it was, if not engineer, curing cancer, Ebola, and just Superman. Mudahar is legitimately Superman.
But I've got to ask another question. Can I see some of the stuff you've worked on, please? Because he has actually bragged about his work in film and TV quite heavily, and not just in IRL ghost story videos, in case you think those are just totally made up. In 2015, he uploaded a video absolutely shitting on someone for trying to crowdfund for their gaming channel. Fair enough, that's funny. I'd do the same. But he goes on this weird fit where he uses his entire family's credentials to prove how different to these guys he is, how he's worked to earn everything, and that everyone in the Anus family works hard because they're passionate.
Do what makes you passionate. Because my dad is a doctor, guys. My dad is probably one of the world's fucking greatest doctors. He's worked on the Ebola cure. He's worked on God knows.
Oh my god, I can't. I was just watching this by myself. And this was a moment where I was like, you know what? I need to talk about this. I need to share this with my amigos and amigas of the channel. We gotta react to this shit together because ain't no way. My dad... My dad is like one of the greatest doctors of all time. You know, he worked at Ebola. He you know, so right now, my dad is finding a cure for cancer. What's your dad doing? Cutting the grass? Do you even have a dad? Loser, my dad is one of the greatest fucking doctors of all time. Yeah, that's my dad. I know this clip is old, and I'm just being extra, and I'm just, you know, being fucking retarded and silly. It's a humble bragging for me. You know, my dad cured cancer. No biggie. I'm sure everyone's dad has, right? And I get it, and I'm sure Mudahar cringes and regrets this. It's just funny. I'm not trying to be too serious, and I don't know if you guys could tell, but don't really take shit too seriously. I'm not here to, you know, get all mad and cope and seethe and just be like, you know, I want Mudahar fucking dead. No, that's not the intent with this video.
Because my dad is a doctor, guys. My dad is probably one of the world's fucking greatest doctors. He's worked on the Ebola cure. He's worked on God knows what. He's worked with WHO. He's an open heart fucking surgeon, dude. He is a fucking decorated individual. And the reason he's a decorated individual is because he was passionate about what he did.
Alright, dad cured Ebola and is the best open heart surgeon in the world.
You know, my mom, she's a fucking microbiologist. Why? Because she was passionate about what she did.
Mom's a microbiologist. Yep, that totally owns those lazy gamers.
My uncle teaches, you know, at the University of North fucking Carolina as a fucking theoretical physicist because he is passionate.
Uncle was a professor of theoretical physics because he had that passion these gamers don't have.
My aunt works at IBM working on the Titan supercomputer because she's passionate about what she does.
I mean, I get the point that he's... I'm still not over it. I get what he's trying to say, and I get the messaging, you know what I mean? Do what you love. The way he's going about it, I don't know, it's just funny, and it makes him sound so pretentious and just like flexing. My dad's a doctor, and you know, he's the greatest doctor of all time. My mom is this, my aunt is this, my uncle is this, my grandpa fucking built the rocket to go to Mars. Comes across as really douchey and braggy, when apparently the topic was like these fucking guys raising money to, I don't know, to make a game. I get what Mudahar is saying, be passionate about what you love, and then giving out some examples, but it's the way he's saying it. My dad can cure your cancer in like 5 minutes with no hands, and if he was blind. That's how good my fucking dad is, okay? Fucking poor ass video game developer that wanted to raise money, brokey. Be passionate or something.
On the Titan supercomputer. Now, what's the cherry on top? What does Mutahar have to blow all this away with?
I work as an editor in movies and TV down in LA, Tokyo, fucking Dubai, Paris, because I'm passionate about what I do.
Goddamn, a regular globetrotter. Can I see some of the stuff you've worked on, please? I genuinely just want to see it. I'm interested. And he was saying this in 2015. He started studying film in 2013. And that's after already having had an engineering career.
I mean, I've taken the biggest risk when I switched from my engineering career all the way out to my, you know, film and television career, and it's a career I love a whole lot more rather than my old life, you know, whereas I was living really in a dead-end job.
How'd you pull it off? Do you just have cracked connections? Genuinely would just love to know. It seemed like you've done something. You got these Make-A-Wish looking pics of yourself at an audio console. I see you mentioned back in 2014 being on set and unable to stream. You posted the next day about being done with the shoot and shared a picture, but you let people know later that's just from a student production.
That's me. We were filming. That's actually from a student production. that I was doing in school.
So whatever, I'm guessing it's not going to be something you want to show on.
This is how I feel when I make skits for my videos and I'm directing people what to do. Okay, so you're gonna film me coming from here. You're gonna get this angle. All right, you're gonna film me like this. You're gonna do that. You're gonna do that. Am I a director? Can I work with fucking Quentin Tarantino now? Can I do that? This is how I feel when I edit my own video. This is legitimately behind the scenes of a Sensitive Society skit. I haven't done one in like 3 months. I gotta get back to that. That shit's hilarious to make.
But in 2015, when you were bragging to put someone else down, you did show something off. A YouTube video, you, the man who flies all the way around the world to work as a post-production officer on film and TV, were proud of. Remember, he popped off with this.
I work as an editor in movies and TV down in LA, Tokyo, fucking Dubai, Paris, because I'm passionate about what I do.
And then he shows an example of recent work on YouTube he's really proud of and had to work very hard on.
I wanted to kind of make it like a really popular, not like a popular one, but like a popular like looking one. You know how they have it all professionally made, right? You know, with like a lot of effort put in. I didn't fucking sit together and just half-ass out a top 10 list. No, I sat there for like 2 or 3 days nonstop,
And this video is going to
recording it, editing it, putting it together, because I wanted to reach the top, and I wanted to fucking put myself, you know, I wanted to
Prepare yourself here, okay?
make something.
This is the hard work that he's talking about. Fucking top 10 gamer. As a matter of fact, I think I have something like that on my channel here. Let me see if I can find it. Do not tell me this is the video that took 2 to 3 days to make.
This is the kind of passion and talent that gets you flown out to Tokyo, Mumbai, LA, Dubai.
This console
And I
has
enjoyed
been
making
by
it.
Tiger Electronics.
I fucking enjoyed every second of making it.
Damn, dude, how many hours of those days you worked on it did it take to figure out how to make an image do this in Vegas?
The founder and CEO.
You know, I enjoyed recording multiple bouts of gameplay and having fucking fun.
Can I get a free flight to Japan? I love Japan. I went once. But if I could get a free sponsored flight to Japan, that would be much appreciated. So I could really show the Japanese people how skilled I am. Let me go back to this video right here. Back when I used to do gaming reviews. Let's see if I'm up to that Mudahar level of editing. So I could work internationally. LA, Dubai, Paris. Who was in Paris? Tokyo. I mean, let's see if my videos from 7 years ago could get me a job in the industry.
In case you guys don't know what Cuphead is, I'm gonna give you the basics. It's a 2D platformer.
Holy shit, I sound like a retard. Why did I talk like that?
Dark Souls, you like this game. If you like hard games, if you like challenging games, this is the game for you. Don't let the graphics and the style fool you.
Why do I sound so gay as well? Like, what the fuck? I don't sound like that anymore, I think.
Multiple bouts of gameplay, more than one recording session. The stamina of this international producer is unmatched.
That was such a raving success, right?
That's what I do. That's what I do.
That's how I felt after I made that Cuphead video. I felt like, Hollywood, you're not ready for Oscar to take over. I'm here to conquer after I drop my fucking Cuphead 2017 review. Alright? That's what I do it for. Anyways, that's enough of that. Subscribe, drop a like, and I'm out. Bye.